Welcome back to the 3 Bourbon Years. This week, new Riff Single Barrel. We have heard a lot about this bottle.
I'm so excited.
And walked by it quite a bit, dare I say.
As if it's hard to find. It's everywhere.
I know.
Where is your Glen?
A lot of guys are like, "Have you tried the new Riff?
This has been the talk of the town for many years.
Yes.
Here we are, folks. What do we know?
Yep. Everyone's been obsessed with this brand. So we are doing their single barrel bourbon. We know that they have a rye too. And I'm interested, so I want to tell you guys both mash bills because I looked at the mash bill and I'm like, ooh, interesting.
Tell me a story.
So the bourbon that we're looking at here, the mash bill is 65% corn, 30% rye, and 5% malted barley. So it's a high rye.
Okay.
And then their rye is 95% rye. And then 5% malted rye. And then 5% malted rye.
Motorboat.
It's just freaking straight rye.
That is kind of crazy, though. That's
a big difference.
That's a high rye.
So we got a high rye bourbon, which I think we're gonna dig.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's New Riff. They're a distillery out in Kentucky.
Newport. Kentucky.
Yep, Kentucky.
Newport, Kentucky.
Newport.
Somewhere in Kentucky.
I feel like I've heard of it, but I've
been
no
all
idea
over
where it
that
is.
state. I haven't seen Newport.
This one's proof is, I don't know if you already said it.
110. I haven't. I was gonna say
110.8, 55%.
which is mwah. That is perfect.
It's a good spot.
Mitch's sweet spot.
Yeah,
That's
110 to 115
It's
is
a sour.
my
It's a sour mash.
Mitch's
too.
home.
Cool bottle.
Very cool.
I like the bottle
I
design.
like the faded.
Yeah, it's feels classy.
I like the
gradient?
tax stamp kind of thing.
The
too.
gradient here?
Yeah,
that's
nice.
painted to clear.
That's nice.
Honestly, so I paid $47 for this
Phosphor
bottle.
Oh!
Oh! Wow!
Wow, there's a lot of
so
jokes
many
we can make
jokes.
right now. I don't know how to handle this. I've never
That doesn't even make any sense.
All right, yeah.
All right.
You guys will make your own.
Let's. It's pretty cool that like the bottle is like this because I know this is not cheap to do, to like coat these and this, you know.
Are you sure?
I have no clue, but I just.
Wait a
I
second.
feel like
In all of your years of bottle distribution, can you explain to
I
us why
have
this may
many
not...
years of experience under my belt. But
I know. You're probably right, though.
But like for the
It's
fact
an extra
that
thing.
this is
an extra
this is their brand and it's $47 is pretty cool, and they got a single barrel. So
Well, while I get this poured,
single barrel that's not allocated.
drop us a comment. Tell us we're idiots for not trying this until now, which
Yeah.
is about
It's
4
been a
years
long
too
time.
late.
Yeah, everyone's
Everyone's been talking about this, so let us know in the comments. Are we dummies for not trying it until now? Also, we did start a Patreon, so head over there, join the Bourbon Brotherhood. It's only $5. Get your name in the comments, or not in the comments, but in the, I keep saying that. Name
At the
in
end of the
comments.
roll.
Get your name in the credits of
Yeah.
the video. You get to vote on bottles that we review.
Get to talk to me
Mitch gets to talk to you at 3 a.m.
whenever you want.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Are you going to actually respond in time? Or are you going to wait a day or two?
Yeah, I've been a little busy. Sorry, folks.
Spilling everywhere.
So, I feel deceived by the dark bottle. Sorry, man. This is
Getting wild.
lighter than I
I need to.
suspected.
I'm gonna reek like booze when I go grocery shopping after this.
That's good.
That's why you got a pre-grocery shop.
You're a booze hound. That's why you... Sorry, I gave you the squeaky chair.
It's okay. I'll try not to lean back and forth.
All right, so this is their own distillery.
Get some WD.
$47, 110 proof, high rye bourbon.
I like the nose.
Oh, that's
This
nice.
smells like
That's pleasant.
This smells like Dior Sauvage.
Johnny Depp Sauvage.
It does. Doesn't? I mean, this smells like a cologne.
We've talked about
Giorgio Marni.
that commercial before, where he's like on a desert digging
jamming
up
the
a hole.
guitar.
What, is there one where he's doing that too? I don't know. He's digging a hole with a shovel, and then he throws all of his jewelry in it. He, like, takes all of his jewelry off and throws it in it, and then it goes, Sauvage.
Something I can't see. I can feel it. It's magic. Sauvage.
What?
I don't get the commercial. Somebody explain in the comments what that commercial is all about.
What does that have to do with scent? Like-
Or Johnny Depp.
yeah.
Anyways.
This Whiskey smells like the club.
It's pretty pleasant.
It is very pleasant.
I'm getting so I get
a nightclub?
You get some
Jacquard Noir.
you get some sweetness up front of like the bourbon, but then like I can smell the rye. Like you can get
Yeah, the
some
rye,
of the,
yeah, for sure.
That's what it is. The rye is adding like a floral,
Yes.
almost like cologne-y,
Yeah.
but not gross. Like
No, it's not in a gross way. It's a good way.
It's like
subtle,
a delicate.
pleasant, yeah.
It's like a delicate baking spice kind of.
it smells like Metropolis in Germany.
It's
If you know, you know.
it's dark.
Yes.
I feel like it's dark.
What?
Dark and ominous.
Totally
Totally
You
didn't.
guys yelled at me for last 9 times.
Yeah, that rye's coming through hard though.
Yes. No. I not offensive for 110.
No, not at all.
Very well balanced. Like I'm not feeling like I can smell a split between the bourbon and the rye. It's just kind of like they're blending.
I feel like
really
I'm
well.
running
It's a
through
spice bomb.
I feel like I'm running through a hill of like garden items, spices, plants, flowers,
Maybe some cilantro
Just
somewhere.
aromatics.
Yeah.
It's just to me this is just a spice bomb, which very curious to see what happens on the palate.
Well,
If the palate delivers a little bit of this,
funny enough, I
Sign me
like
up.
rye a lot, so this might be right up our alley.
this might be a new Bourbonier staple.
Don't get ahead of yourself, okay? All right, let's try it.
All right.
How much did you
cheers.
pay for this?
47.
47. All right, 47
Cheers.
bucks. Good deal.
I've seen the eyes of God. Honestly, decent finish. Still kind of lingering.
It's still there.
It's almost like minty.
Wow.
Am I getting like a mint?
There's some, yeah, there's some rye, minty. The aromatics follow through.
Second sip.
I love that we're all three of us too, by the way, are going into this completely blind. Like we've never had any of their products. I haven't really done a lot of research on it. I just know people talk about it a lot.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. This almost tastes like a rye, like
Yeah,
So-
completely by itself.
It
I mean, it's
starts
only
off-
65% corn,
Right.
30% rye. I mean,
It
half of
starts off bourbon to me though,
Does
and then like once you get past the mid palate, it turns into rye on the finish.
You do get like sugar up front.
It's-
Like you get the sugar.
It's like a butter. It's like a butterscotch sugar, like confectionery sugar
butterscotch.
beginning, and then like you get a little bit of burn, a little bit of pepperiness that like takes you from the mid palate to the finish, and then in the finish, it's rye spice.
It's literally like it's a burr rye. Like, and it essentially is just by the mash bill. But like, I'm curious as to like the difference between like actual burr ryes versus high rye mash bills. You know what I mean? Like they seem very similar.
There is a honey sweetness on the tail end.
Yeah,
There's like a honey,
little honeysuckle, little
like
flower of some
almost
kind.
like tea, like infused
Yeah.
plants with honey. That's
Yeah. This is doing some different stuff.
this slaps the nuts off of Ben Holiday.
some black tea.
like
Black tea. Yeah.
that
Black
price point.
tea.
That price point.
This is
Under $50 for a single barrel, and it's single barrel, so they're gonna
this
vary
could
too.
be- Even in a cocktail, this could be.
Ooh, like a old fashioned. That's where my mind always goes.
Oh, a high rye bourbon for
some
a
last night.
old fashioned.
Why'd you call me? I would have
Should've.
come over.
I
Brought the
thought you
kid.
had a baby.
I would have brought him.
He would have joined in. Had some old fashioned. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty freaking good.
I'm not gonna lie.
Remember, this is also the neck pour too,
This is
so
what
it's gonna like
this is what
kinda
bourbon
calm down.
should aspire to be like with both taste
Around $50.
and price point.
Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
All right, I'll go first. I think this is definitely a buy. I think, you know, I don't know of many brands that have high rye mash bills. I could be there. There are probably a couple that I'm maybe just not thinking of right now. But like the fact that
Some
this
do.
is available everywhere is a single barrel, and it's at 110 proof, and it offers something different for under $50. I mean, that like checks all my boxes. I think that their own distillery is really cool. I would love to see them, you know, take this juice and do more with it, which I haven't done my research on them yet, which I will now. But I'm gonna be on the lookout for any special stuff from these guys, and I want to try their single barrel rye, which is all rye. I mean, it's 95 rye and 5% malted rye. So maybe another review on the channel at some point. But
I'll go.
Sure.
What more could you ask for?
hate it.
I'm a buy. Price point, awesome. Flavor, awesome. Bottle, awesome. I actually wanted to highlight the bottle. For some reason, I'm a big fan of tall bottles.
You do
this
like
for-
tall bottles.
I don't know why. Like I love like
Like
bottles,
wine-looking
I love
bottles.
the 2XO, the Smoke Wagon,
Colonel
the Stella,
Taylor,
the
Eagle
Colonel
Rare.
Taylor, Willet. Like that's kind of my jam. So this, yeah, I feel like why haven't we tried this earlier? I feel like left out a little
We've
bit.
just
like late to the
been
party.
overlooking it. It's you
Yeah.
know, it's like Knob Creek where you're like, no, it's everywhere. I don't need to try it. And then you do.
I really enjoyed how it feels almost like a rye, but it has a little those hints of bourbon qualities in them.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how it felt. It felt like a Earl Grey tea or like black tea with like a mint and honey finish. Delicious. So that's where I'm at.
Good words from both of you.
Strong words.
I'm a buy all day long on this. This was very unexpected.
Are we all gonna have one of these on our shelf now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna.
To
grab
me,
one.
this is almost like at that price. This is a must-have on the shelf at
Right,
all
yeah.
times. Like always have
And
a
it's
single
good
barrel. of
good to
this.
drink straight. It's good to drink it with
Yes,
And
mixers.
like you guys were saying, the mixer thing.
Yeah.
this is a winner.
Yeah.
And it's a cool looking bottle too to like bring out. Nobody-
I'm not gonna repeat everything you guys said. I'm right with you on everything. It's even got the little stubby black cork. What more can you really ask for?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool bottle. It's cool. I like it all.
Who else has a black cork? I've
It's
never
awesome.
seen one.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's actually cool because it makes the top black.
The
because
juice-
of the cork.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Regardless of look and everything like that, like the juice is just really good for that price. I mean, this is like it tastes really good. It's potent. It's multifaceted, right? So like you've got the
Yeah, 'cause
you've
of
got the
that
sweetness
high
up
rye.
front, and then it takes you kind of on this journey of like spiciness all the way to like rye spice.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a decent finish for the price too. Like, yeah. Took us a long time to get to this, but the black tea aspect at the end too is just like it's on point. Everything's great.
Very good.
Very happy with it. This is a good bottle,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Tommy. Like
Go get you one.
Tommy Likey. All right, that's gonna do it. Have you guys tried? I'm sure you have. But tell us what you think of this brand, New Riff as a whole.
Do you
Let
know
us
any
know what the allocated bottles are in this brand.
And if
Drop
there's one
that
we
in the
should
comment
look
down
for.
below. Which one should we look for? Which one
Yes.
should we be buying? Because at this point, I think we would go out and find these. So just let us know which ones that
Yeah,
you tried.
I'm gonna
that we
hunt
haven't
it
yet.
now.
and we may be able to find them,
I'm gonna hunt this
right?
shit now.
Because we
Yeah.
can't find anything right now.
Yeah.
So
this might be the one that we actually go after. But this seems like a new one for the boys here. So yeah.
How exciting!
Again,
yeah.
if you like the content, drop a comment down below. Please subscribe. Also go over to Patreon, check us out there. You get your name in the credits after the video here. You'll see it roll in just a second here, and then it helps us create new content and keep producing it for free on YouTube. So
Yeah.
really appreciate it if you go check us out. Join the Bourbon Brotherhood.
Let's do it.
all for one for all.
Cheers.
All right, just film and like I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first and then swirl it around the top.